but you're in somebody's house. I don't know how many guns there are in Puerto Rico. In the United States, there's a lot of guns. Probably more here?
Yeah, probably.
Never. Oh. There is a lot of firearms out there. I know in my neighborhood for sure there's at least one house with lots of guns. Mine.
You only need a license, just a license, a driver's license in California?
You don't need anything really.
Wow.
If you want to be legal. If you want to be legal, then there's certain steps you have to take to own a firearm. And long guns as well. You can own a shotgun, you don't have to register nothing. You can have you could actually get handguns that have no certain, it's very easy in certain places. San Francisco, very easy. Of course, I don't recommend that. I recommend you follow the rules, follow the law, register your firearm, and be a safe, responsible person. And this is my point. If you're in a surrounding, let's say you're visiting my house, and I'm safe with my firearm. What if some numbskull goes and goes, hey, wow, what is this? Or he happens to find a gun. Or someone wants to show off, go, hey, look at my dad's gun, and whatever. How do you know to be safe around this person? It's important to know how these things work. Not only how they work, how they don't work, and how to be safe around them. So, the first thing you want to do is make sure that this gun is safe. Now, part of knowing how to make the gun safe is knowing the gun. You have no business operating guns that you're not familiar with. You might be thinking that you're unloading it, and you might be loading it. You might be thinking you're making it safe, and that's actually releasing the trigger, you know? So you have to know what kind of gun you're dealing with, okay? With handguns, there's two basic types. These are semi-automatic that feed, usually off the gas system, and there's revolvers, okay? Revolvers have a chamber where the piece of the bullets to the hammer, all right? So, with both of these, if this were a revolver, you just look in here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. You can, for sure there's 4 bullets in there. If you see there's 2 holes, is this gun empty? How do you know? For sure there's one possibly in the chamber. Maybe one of the bottoms you can't see. So you must open it, take it out, and see how many bullets. If you see 6 holes, okay, now this is empty. So you take out the bullets, and then, now it's safe. Put it in safe direction, clear it, then it's safe. Okay, if it's a semi-automatic, and the first you have to do is again, point the muzzle in a safe direction. First thing you got to do is take out the magazine. Usually they have a little magazine release button on the side, like right here simulated. Boom. Comes out the magazine. Is this gun safe now? No. I had an accident because I left one in the hole when I was a teenager. Because I didn't clear it. Okay? So you have to take off any kind of safety mechanism, and you have to rack it. When you rack it, if there's a bullet in there, boom, it'll come out. Once you rack it, you can visually inspect that there's nothing in there, then you clear it. Now this gun is safe. Now I can handle it. Even if it's safe, I still want to start waving it around like this. Because why? Because you're not respecting the gun. You should always treat a gun as if it's loaded. That's when you're asking me, is it loaded or not loaded? No, it's always loaded in your mind. If you always treat it like it's loaded, you will never ever have to repeat the words, oh, I didn't know it was loaded. I thought it wasn't loaded. Oh, you'll never say, oh shit. You never have to say that. Because you always treat it like it's loaded, you will always treat it with respect. Okay? That's the first part of gun handling, is knowing how to treat it with respect. And knowing how to operate, understanding the weapon that you're dealing with, and how it works, and how to make it safe. Okay? The other side of making it safe is learning how to make it operational. Right? So how to load your magazine, if it's a semi-automatic, how to load it in a racket, make it safe, proper handling. You don't carry it around like this in the street, and unlike in the rap movies, you don't stick it right in here and walk around like this, asking, especially if you got a Glock, to lose one of your baby-making properties down there. Okay? So it's important to have a good rig, a good holster to put it in, whether it's the wrong side, the cross side, whatever, under the arm. It's important to understand these mechanisms. Okay? So, even if this is not a live gun, you may notice or not that I'm on purpose keep my finger out of the trigger well. Okay? That's proper gun safety. As long as you keep your finger off here, it shouldn't fire. If it does misfire this way, this is a damaged gun. it should not go off unless you squeeze the trigger. And so, if you ever have a firearm, I have my firearm training manual I give to all my black belts. Whether they like firearms or not, I teach them how to handle them, how to be safe with them, how to shoot with them, how to use the sight, how to be safe, how to put it away. If that's all they ever want, great, you pass. Next. I have some others like, great sir, what's next? Let's do tactics. Then you improve my, okay, then yeah, we go with more shooting. But then at the very least, you understand how they work, how they don't work, and how to be safe around them. Because this is a modern day weapon. Okay? Keep your finger on the trigger. The only time you want to put your finger on the trigger is when you are what? Ready to shoot. Ready to what? Ready to shoot? I'm ready to shoot. I'm chasing some guy. I'm ready to shoot. Get a firearm?
Yeah. They can, so that way you can show.
Oh, okay. Please. Do we have one?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think it's like,
Perfect.